Hey internet. It's been a while. It's been 7-8 months since I posted on this channel. And I'm kind of making a video why I was gone for that long. Plus I need to get ready for work. So we're gonna kill two birds with one stone today. So basically, as you could probably tell, I stopped doing YouTube for a while because I lost the love for it. I did it kind of sort of consistently for a year. Not really, kind of sort of. Besides the fact, I left YouTube for a while, and I think I kind of really need that time to finish up school, which, by the way, I'm done with school. Woohoo! And I got a job, and I'm learning to drive, and big things are happening, and I want to be able to document those somehow and be able to remember them, and this is kind of the best way I know how. So I think I'm back. I don't know for how long or for if I'll be super consistent with it, but I'll give it my best shot, and I'm gonna be just doing what I want to do and showing what I love and not necessarily holding back who I am anymore. So like I said, I'm back. Tea break. It's kind of a familiar but new journey, I would say, as far as like this whole YouTube thing, because I did do it for kind of sort of a year, so it's familiar to me, but it's still scary as heck. And the things I'm doing off of the internet, as far as like actual in real life stuff, is scary as heck. So I might as well just do two scary things at once. Why not, right? So my job has been great. I am enjoying it. I'm learning a lot. I have to memorize a bunch of things, which is fine. I don't care. That's not a huge deal to me, but it's kind of learning a new system and learning different skills and using skills I knew I had before, I just forgot about, and just all sorts of stuff. So right now I'm just getting ready for work because I work at 1 until about 5 or 6, I think. So that's not too bad of a shift, so that's good. But I'm just doing something very simple because I will probably be moving around a lot and dealing with people and all sorts of stuff. So just keeping it very light with a little bit of powder, and that's pretty much it. I may do some eyeshadow, but nothing too major. So I'm learning to drive, and that's been interesting. And I've been kind of panic attack ridden after like every time, and it's just been a rough deal. Quite honestly, learning to drive has been more scary than learning my new job, which is kind of ironic, but also kind of just how I am, I guess. And learning to drive has been really, really scary, and it's been an interesting while, let's just put it that way, since I've last talked to you guys. And one of the reasons I came back, I guess you could say, kind of sort of, is I missed you guys. Talking like this, I guess Joshua Evans, who, if you don't know who he is, you need to go find him, Joshua DDB. Trust me, you won't regret it. Proud Dingleberry all the way. Anyways, he kind of put it best that talking to a camera for him is kind of like therapy a little bit, and I kind of feel the same way. It sounds so silly, but it's totally true. I feel like I can be a little bit more open, and there's slightly less pressure. I think that's part of the reason why I left, is I put too much pressure on myself while doing YouTube, and I had to stop. So it was kind of a rough deal for a while, you know, behind the scenes. I wasn't doing it right. And this time I want it to be different. I don't know what I'm going to do with this channel. I've got no idea. But I just want to share, I guess you could say, share my journey of figuring it out. And by figuring what out? Life. But I just want to share my journey of figuring it out. Do I look more awake? Another one of the life changes that happened is my sister moved out. And my parents and I switched rooms, so I'm actually in their old room. And they are in the back half now. Which has been an interesting and good transition, I think. I believe it was definitely needed, because the room I had back in the back was the room I grew up in, pretty much. So for me to move out of that room and into this new room was kind of my transition in a way to adulthood a little bit. It made me realize, okay, game time. Basically. Like, okay, now it's time to kind of warm it up and let's see what you're capable of. So that's been an interesting endeavor for sure. So today, like I said, I work until 5 or 6 today, which is good. And then I have to go grocery shopping, which will be fun for this weekend, because my parents are on an adventure. They decided last minute to go on some sort of trip. I think they might be going to Branson, or they may not be. I don't think they even figured it out yet, but I know they're gonna have fun, so it's gonna be a good time for them, and it'll be a good time for me to have some time kind of on my own to kind of test the waters a bit, because I am looking into moving out of this house hopefully within the next year or two, which will be fun. Also want to go, once I start driving, get my license and all that, I want to go on a road trip. I don't know where yet, but I want to go on a road trip kind of by myself, kind of get out of the norm, and really experience a different place, or different places, I should say. And I think it would be very, very healthy for me to have that time by myself to think about my life and see what I want to do. I need time. I need time to think, time to breathe. It would almost kind of help in like a transition period for like adulthood, weirdly enough. I don't know for sure, but I know I just need to get out of the norm that I'm so used to and kind of challenge myself to see where I can go and see what I can do and figure out who I am more. Obviously, I went a little bit more not subdued, but I was having fun talking to you guys. So guess I got a little carried away, but it's not too bad, so I'll be fine. For work, it'll be fine. So, okay, I think I'm at where I need to do. Well, my makeup's done, and the camera kept cutting on me, so I'm not sure how much time I have left, but I just wanted to say I'm back, kind of, sort of, and I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!